Great. Thank you so much for all the speakers for today. And also thank you for everyone that has participated in the discussion, also all the online attendance. So I will hand it to our Dean, Dr. Jauregui.
Thank you, Pei. Well, first of all, on behalf of the College of Engineering, I wanted to thank the group for the invitation. I'm here with a very special occasion to me, anyways. So I'm here to, first of all, welcome all of you to Las Cruces and this meeting. And equally as important is to recognize Mr. Mike Hightower for the contributions that he's made to the consortium. I wanted to start off by just sharing some personal interactions that I've had with Mike. So I was department head of civil engineering back starting in 2015, and that's where a lot of that interaction with Mike started. And I could say that based on the experience I had with him, his contributions to New Mexico State University are numerous. And I know one of the proponents that we've always talked about is environmental engineering. And as you see here, we have excellent faculty, nationally, international recognized faculty that are working as part of this consortium, in addition to a lot of research centers. So at the time that Mike was involved in when I was working with him on the academy, we have an Academy of Civil, Agricultural, and Geological Engineering. There were some really renowned centers that had started. One was Renew It, Reinventing the Nation's Urban Water Infrastructure. We also had one in Geotechnical Engineering and Transportation. But one that I think that just continues to grow, and one that is quite unique to New Mexico State University is in the area of environmental water engineering. So, we start off with Renew It. Now we have the National Alliance for Water Initiatives, Innovation, and it just keeps growing, right? And so I'd like to thank Mike for all the advice that he gave us as part of those centers. Now, as I mentioned, his contributions are numerous. I know I'm just going to name a couple. I know he has served as lead judge for our work environmental design contest. That is one that we also have capstone projects that are involved in that particular contest. And I could, back in 2015, again, when I was department head, I remember working with some faculty in the department, and they took on the charge of making the environmental design contest part of our capstone, right? And that is one of our signature programs in terms of capstone. Also, I know he's quite involved he was involved in the New Mexico Desalination Association, being a co-founder of that association. Also had huge contributions to the Brackish Groundwater National Desalination Facility, which provides test sites for water treatment. And then just an overall big, advocate for researchers, even working all the way, bringing all the work from the Permian Basin in terms of water samples back to the university. So he's really on the ground in addition to all the administration and the leadership he's shown to these initiatives. And so I guess I could say that this is, in my opinion, kind of a cherry on top of all the contributions he's made in terms of being involved in the consortium. Some of the things that he's really contributed there, he's a lead in the working groups. I believe there's 5 working groups, in keeping that engaged, and also the outreach and engagement activities. He's played a critical component in making connections with industry, and then also just growing the membership. Okay, so with that, a very heartfelt thank you, Mike, for all you've done, not only for the consortium, but for NMSU in general. And I'd like to be the first one to thank you. And I'm sure all of us here today that have interacted with you feel the same. So thank you so much for all you've done. And we do have a small gift for you in recognition of today's event. So I'm going to go ahead and read it if it's okay with you.
It doesn't say anything bad.
No, nothing bad. We made sure to edit any of those. So, so Mike Hightower, in appreciation for your dedication to the New Mexico Produced Water Resource Consortium, and a very nice memento for you. And I wanted to also mention that actually Mike was slated to retire at the end of last year, but he continued to give his time and energy so that we could staff the group. And I know on behalf of Director Patricia Sullivan and also our Assistant Director Zach Stahl, we really appreciate you hanging in there with us to the very end. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
I don't know if you want to say a few words on that? Huh?
I don't really need to say much. It's important. This, the state needs water, and I just think you can't do economic development without water. You can't do public health without water. So it's pretty important to me, and I think it's why I've looked at these non-traditional water resources for 30 years. But it's not only important for New Mexico, it's important for the whole country, it's important for the whole globe. And I think the work that we do here in arid environments sets the stage for everybody else in both the United States and worldwide. So we have a lot of impact that we can make, and I just wish we could get more people to understand how important water is, and that we can treat some of these non-traditional waters to a level that they can be safe, and that's what we've got to show. So that's why I hang in there. Sooner or later, we're going to get people to agree to that, but I think it's very important. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kim. Hi, Patricia, do you have any words? Oh, wow, I have both, so I can talk so much. Yeah, I just want to echo what Dean Jauregui has acknowledged. Personally, I have been working with Mike for 5-6 years, very, very closely, even though, before that, I know Mike for over 23 years since I came to the United States as a postdoc. And Mike's roadmap on desalination really is the most read document that I have followed. So at that time, I could not imagine one day I could work with the person, Mike Hightower, that was in that roadmap so closely. So Mike, I just want to thank you for your contribution to the entire water treatment desalination field, and also to the Produced Water Research Consortium. It's just such a great experience that Mike has contributed to the consortium and also to our research. And I just want to thank you, Mike.
Thank you. You bet.
So with that, we're quickly running out of time. And do you have any comments, last minute comments? Then how about our research directions of the consortium? Okay, yeah, if you have any further comments or just talk to me, I'll send email to me, Dr. Patricia and Mike and Zach. So I want to thank you for all your great contributions and participation and proactive discussions through this 2 days meeting. And I want to thank everyone attended online as well. Also our IT people to support the consortium and Rosa, Grisela, Courtney, and everybody and Zach for organizing this entire conference, a lot of work. So with that being said, we will continue to do our research, follow the research plan, follow the research priorities. And I really want to thank you so much for your great support. Without your support, our research could not get to this stage today. Also, I think we have the lab tour in the afternoon. If you have already registered for the lab tour and it's in the agenda, we will start from the Cal Lab. Simon and William are here. It will be 1 p.m. and it starts in the Skin Hall. It has address. It's basically the building on the Eastern University across the Starbucks. And after that, you will visit the biomedical research facility. You see that all the mice experiments are conducting Ryan and John and Yan Yan, Alberto will give you the tour. After that, you will visit Yan Yan and Renwei's lab on the microbiology, fit and transport modeling. And then after that, Dr. Huiyao Wang and also Panhasa will show you our lab on the water treatment. So I wish you all have a great day. And then thank you so much for attending this mid-year review meeting. And any last word minutes from Mike, Zach? No? All right. Okay. Thank you so much, everyone.